welcome to Xavia Fox Talks, and I am still your host, Xavia Fox.
Like, for instance, when I came in with the loaded yam, my Uncle Harold, for the record, my Uncle Harold told me he was totally against the loaded yam. He was like, that's not going to work, this, that, and the other. And we sell it every day since we made it.
Oh, yeah,
you know? And I'm such a visionary that before we even tried it, I knew it was going to work. I didn't know how. I knew how it was going to be put together. I know how it was going to be put together. I knew all of that. And it didn't, you know, it's just like when I see certain things, you can't change that. I know it's going to be right. I know it's going to, you know, what it's going to taste like. I know what it's going to, that's like problems. When I see problems as an opportunity for success. Or I see problems as an opportunity to make millions. And that's when I see problems. So when I saw that, like, if I see a light at the end of the tunnel, I know it's a train. I know how fast it's coming. I know I'm on the train. I know who's on the train with me, and I know why the train is coming. You know, so, and a lot of people don't have that. But I've made enough mistakes in my life to know what problems look like when they come.
Right. You have to, you know, they say failure, you say problem. You know, you learn from all of those. You know, right. as you go along, you learn from all of those. So, what is that made you decide to start this particular business? Well,
I'm actually one of the only African Americans that ever owned a Sharks Fish and Chicken. We sold it there, as well as the Jan J's that I had partnered with in the past. And we sold it there. We had it in Fuddruckers, a couple other places. And you know, we sold it every Thanksgiving and maybe Christmas. And because I pushed my hand in like 2000, I was like, man, you start selling those pies. And she made a bunch. I sold them all. I know a lot of people. And we just I told her to start looking and go look at this place, and she looked at it. We looked at this place, and it was just, we couldn't pass it up, and we needed to expand. And we knew at that point we needed to expand because of the demand. So, and that, I mean, that's basically, you know, supply and demand. And now currently we rotate between over 30-some restaurants currently in the Chicagoland area.
Also, you actually sell.
We wholesale.
I was going to ask you. So you said you wholesale to other businesses.
Right. Yeah. So, we do it.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay. I'm asking you now.
Yes.
No, I'm asking. So you wholesale to other people. What does that mean? You wholesale your pies or what?
Well, we wholesale our slices of pies, pound cake, sweet potato pound cake. We wholesale our sweet potato cobbler, sweet potato pies with the banana rum topping, or the honey cream cheese topping, or our praline topping. We have our sweet potato cookies. So it depends on which restaurant. But like our sweet potato cheesecake, which is really popular.
Really?
Yeah, it's real good. So I mean, so we wholesale. It depends on the demographics of for that particular business.
You have some sweet potato cheesecake wandering around?
I might have some sweet potato cheesecake wandering around here. Yeah.
Okay. Now, how long have you been in business?
We've been here now over 4 years. And wow, yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, that looks
pretty good. See, look at you. Every time you listen, that looks good. See how that thickness of that bread?
Can you tilt it? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. A little bit like that. Isn't that's so good? So I'm gonna let you take a bite and ask me one good question, so I can answer the question while you're stuffing your face.
What was your biggest challenge in starting the business?
That's easy. You're only gonna get one bite out of that. The biggest challenge was location, and once we found the location, then that was it. I mean, it was basically the biggest. But you know what? Location. But then once we got the proper preparation of the opening, isn't that good? Yeah. So what happened?
How do you make sweet potato bread?
I make sweet potato bread. I'm glad you asked, because I can't tell you.
Oh, this stuff is so good.
I know it's good. It's like a treat in itself.
It is. I just love it. Can you tell me how long you've been in business?
Right. We've been in business here over 4 years now at this same location on 95th Street.
Okay. So your biggest challenge was location. So how did you find and how did you decide on here?
It was real diverse area. The Chicago Beverly area is real diverse, and as well as having bus stop right in front of our door. That was a huge benefit, having a bus stop right there. There's schools, there's city workers, there's a lot of different people in this particular area, and at the time it was a good cost. A good amount, the rent was just perfect for a startup business. So this kind of will always be our baby.
So who's your target market?
Our target market are people who eat. So, I mean, it's amazing because you will say, hey, sweet potatoes are primarily for African Americans, but during the sweet potato season of Thanksgiving, we almost get more, other ethnicities than we do African Americans in here, sitting, waiting in the chairs, 40 minutes for pies to come out because they don't want to lose their place. Yeah, I mean, we get a lot.
I never thought of it, but I thought Thanksgiving and Christmas, you probably would.
Oh, no, we sleep in here. Like, there's a let-out couch in the back I can show you, and we sleep. And when I moved in, when we were in here, when I first opened, like, I slept here for like 3 weeks or something like that. I was just without changing clothes because, that was my drive for the business. I was real excited. And I wanted to get stuff right. So I was trying recipes, I was trying stuff, I was just trying to get it right, and I wouldn't leave. So Thanksgiving the first year, 2 years, I slept here, alarm clock, go off, come check the pies, rotate them. Certain things that we do to our pies that a lot of people don't do. And again, but the recipe did come from my grandfather, who originally was from Arkansas. He was a chef on the railroad.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not, I'm more the scientist. My aunt and I and her husband would come up. Well, my aunt and I really come up with everything, and her husband just agrees. He's like, yeah, okay, all right, whatever will make us some money, let's keep going. But we're a team. Everybody Friday on chicken. I use that phrase a lot because the key elements to a business is allowing people who are effective in their areas just really stay focused. Stay. If you're the marketing and the front and the PR person, then you be that person. And also, the person help come up with the stuff. If you're the person that mandate and manage everything, then that's a husband. He takes care of all the books and stuff like that. And Jimmy comes in when she feels like it. I'm just joking. No,
she's gonna see this.
Yeah, she's gonna see. I'm always talking about it. That's me actually. I'm actually the least in here, but when I'm in here, I make things happen. And I come in, I come with new creation, get them right, in the lab, shake them up, and and that's it for the most part. But I'm in here especially when we're busy.
So what sets you apart from others in the business?
Because we're the best at what we do. And there's nobody out here that has a sweet potato pie like us. There's nobody. I challenge anybody. Don't even, matter of fact, I don't even want to challenge you. Don't even step to me. Don't step to us. It's nobody that can step to us. Nobody. We are the best at what we do. Really? Hold on. So first of all, you was eating right there.
I know.
You was eating. Okay, you had ice cream there too. Was that good?
Oh my God.
Okay. Was the bread good?
Oh my God. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just,
when you walked in, did it smell good?
It smells good in here. Yes, it smells good.
Well, then we good.
He said it was him, but
it wasn't. I have a sweet potato aroma. It's a shower chair. It's called Sharoma. We actually, I'll tell you one thing we got going. I got one of my chef friends, Chef Isha. She's a vegetarian chef. She's helping me come up with a sweet potato martini. Oh, we're going to do private things in here. And, the center, be a nice sweet potato martini.
But I love martinis.
Oh, yeah, I love martinis. But I don't like martinis in the martini glass. I got to have a straight up glass. I don't think the martini glass and the man just go right hand in hand. That's not.
Well, I want the glass.
Yeah, well, you can have a cute little glass. Give me a watermelon jug or something. Anything but that glass.
That's my answer for why it's kind of.
Really? Okay.
So what's the next level for you? What's the next level? And how do you plan to get there?
Which level are we talking about? We're talking about the level for Jimmy Jamm. We're talking about AJ's level. Which level are you talking about?
Let's start with AJ's level.
Glad you asked. Well, I'm Xavia Fox. I would. I'm a different type of. That's almost a hard question to answer, but this is a very bold answer that I'm gonna give you.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything else from you, really.
Right. I plan to take over Chicago as far as small businesses, and as far as the direction of how small businesses should support one another, how small businesses should really, get the help that they need and should just crab in a barrel theory. I'm not attracted to, and unfortunately, Chicago has a lot of it. And the key to success is to set self aside. I hear this all the time. I say it all the time. This is what I believe, and most businesses need to understand that. I had a $1.5 million bankruptcy, and that bankruptcy was because of the poor decisions that I made. And those poor decisions that I made were because, I bought the suits in my stores that I thought that I liked, as opposed to the actual suits. After doing my demographic profile analysis and my, strategic planning, things like that, I would have made a better decision, but instead I bought the suit that I like, and that caused me, and that was a self-move. So my thing is, I really plan to take over in that area, and that's the direction that I'm going in, and it's nobody's going to stop me. I'm a beast, and I plan to do that. I plan to do that, and that's so I'm planning to take over Chicago as far as business, and who's ever with me. And with me, or they gonna get knocked out of the way.
Ooh, wow.
Real tough. And I plan to partner with anybody that has a share the same vision. Selfishness, mentality. And just to really get out there. That's why this TV show is so important. And it's gonna have the impact that it's gonna have. And nobody, nobody can change it because it's ordained to be successful. And that's what I mean about having that. Like I'm a horse with blinders on, and I see that train. Like I know when I'm on the train. I know how many people, a minimum, gonna be at the event. I know these things. I know these things because I'm a visionary, and I think that's a gift that I have. So yeah, for AJ, I hate it. Some people might take this the wrong way, but I could consider myself being a P. Diddy of business in Chicago. Woo! Pretty soon, yeah, I'm taking this. Watch out. That's all I'm saying. Watch out.
The P. Diddy. Yeah. So where's your pimp quarter?
So the P. Diddy of business. But all jokes aside, honestly, all jokes aside, I'm very sincere about small business. That's what I mean by that. And any opportunity that I can have to put the word out to help small businesses that are serious. I don't waste my time with anybody. Right. So any businesses or any resources, any speaking engagements or any, this is what I mean by that. So change.
So then what is the next step for Jimmy Jamm?
Jimmy Jamm, we plan to have, we're over 40 creations now, made from sweet potato. We actually plan to expand that to closer towards the 60. We've just been waiting a new location, hopefully. We're looking at the Old Town, North Side area, sit-down restaurant, breakfast, lunch, possible dinner, things like pizza, sweet potato pizza, or sweet potato buns for your regular burgers or turkey burgers, and buns with these sweet potatoes. Of course, our sweet potato french fries, can't go wrong with that. Then our like a chicken or a steak with a sweet potato wine biscuit sauce over it. Sweet potato mashed potatoes. There's.
I make sweet potato mashed potatoes.
Yes, but they're not Jimmy Jamm sweet potato mashed potatoes.
They are.
They're who? They're bomb.
The bomb.
They're bombed.
The bomb.
They're bombed.
The bomb. They are the bomb.
They're bombed. It's okay. They're not mine. See, we're here at the who show is this? Xavia Fox show. It's not the Xavia Fox sweet potato show. But we're here. The Xavia Fox show is in Jimmy Jamm Sweet Potato Bakery because that's our chicken that we fry. All right. So this is what we do. Is it good? You can't talk with your mouth full. Really? Now I can get you to admit that you lost legitimately.
Foxy, I see you.
This girl, Miss Fox, thinks she gonna eat our loaded yam, the whole thing, but that ain't going on. Jimmy Jamm gonna smash it.
With my guest, Xavia Fox from
You can tell everybody what you want to be called by.
Xavia Fox here, still on the red carpet.
Miss X.